The Minnesota Vikings 2025 schedule has officially been released, and boy, oh boy, it's going to be a long season. It's going to be a tough one, but I'm definitely excited for it. I think the roster we built this offseason is definitely capable of doing good things. Maybe not as much as we did last year, but again, we definitely could do that. We could shock a lot of people. It just all lies solely in the hands of what JJ McCarthy is able to do this upcoming season. So let's get right into it. We'll give you guys the schedule, and at the same time, we'll do the record prediction, if you will, and we'll go from there. But first, shout out to our affiliate partners, Green Gridiron. If you want one of these mini helmets, or maybe you're a fan of a different NFL team, hit the link in the comment section. Use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN, at checkout to receive a discount on your purchase. Again, they have all NFL helmets. They even have all types of college helmets, and they have fully customizable ones. So if that's something you would like, hit that link, use the promo code, and receive a discount. So let's get into it. What does the 2025 season have in store for us? Well, we got prime time, week 1 against none other than the Chicago Bears. This is awesome. Great way to start the 2025 season. Prime time slot, Monday Night Football. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, especially when it's played at Soldier Field. It'll be a little bit warmer because it is at the beginning of the season, which definitely like that because the elements in Soldier Field can be brutal, to say the least. But I think we can beat the Chicago Bears. We did it last year, even though they tend to give us a little, bumps in the roads here and there. I'm going to make sure to write the record prediction down so I don't forget. But I'm going to give us a dub right to start the season, 1-0 against the Chicago Bears. Next, we have week 2 against the Atlanta Falcons. This one is a home game, our first home game. And guess what? Another primetime game. This is just fantastic. Back-to-back primetime games to start the season. And guess what? We're the better team. We get the dub, okay? Week 3, we play against the Cincinnati Bengals. We are the home team. It's a noon slot. Can't wait for this one. It's going to be a tough battle, right? The Cincinnati Bengals have a great offense, but we have a good offense too. Again, it's just going to see or rely on, or it's going to basically fall in the hands of what JJ McCarthy can do. How well can he sling that pill, right? How long or how accurate is he? Can he get the ball to Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, stuff like that? How's our backfield look? I think our offensive line's better, defense better. I think we're going to get the dub against Cincinnati. And then at week 4, we travel overseas for back-to-back international games. First and foremost, we play in Dublin, Ireland against the Pittsburgh Steelers at 8:30 in the morning. This one, we are considered as the away team, if you will. Going to be a battle, but when we go overseas, especially in London, we win, okay? I think we beat Pittsburgh, especially because who knows what their quarterback situation looks like. So I'm going to give us a dub against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then we already marked this a dub. What was it? When we talked about it just a couple days ago or even yesterday. Week 5, we take on the Cleveland Browns in London. We're undefeated, 5-0 in London. We're going to make it 6-0 and make it basically 7-0 when we travel overseas. So right now in the season, we'll start 5-0 to get things kicked off. And then we have a week 6 bye, which is okay. I like those early bye weeks. It does suck for the players and maybe the team in general, because you would like a later bye week so that you're better off, more healthy when it comes time to get into the playoffs and kind of go for a Super Bowl run. But it's okay. Week 7, we take on the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. We are the home team. Going to be a tough one. We are going to lose this game. So right now I currently have us at 5-1. And then week 8, another prime time game. That's 3 prime time slots for the Minnesota Vikings so far. Thursday night prime time against the Los Angeles Chargers. Going to be a fun game. We're going to take the dub. I just think we're the better team. Even though the Harbaugh, a defense and offense, they're going to be hard-nosed football or a hard-nosed football team. But I still think we come away victorious. So let's move on to week 9 against the Detroit Lions. This is going to be a battle. This is going to be Detroit. That is who stands in our way. Plain and simple. If we want to, win the NFC North, we have to go through them. And I think we can do it, but this week, week 9, we're going to take an L. And then we take on the Baltimore Ravens in week 10. Going to be a very, very hard-fought game. I think we lose this one just because of the inexperience at quarterback. I think Lamar Jackson's going to have a decent day, or at least a decent enough day. Derrick Henry is also going to run all over the yard. So we're going to lose that game, moving to 6-3 on the season at week 10. And then week 11 against the Chicago Bears. We're at home. We're going to take a dub there. So right now I'm sitting at 7-3 on the season. And we move forward to week 12, traveling over to Green Bay on November 23rd. Going to be a cold one. If you haven't been to Lambeau Field when it's cold, I highly recommend it, even though it sucks because it's cold. Bundle up. You'll be okay. It's a sight to see. It's a great atmosphere. You would love it. I think we're going to take a dub here against the Green Bay Packers, but it's going to be a hard-fought game. Moving on to week 13, taking on a former Minnesota Viking quarterback, Sam Darnold. We're going over to Seattle. I don't care what anyone has to say. We are going to beat him. Plain and simple. I think Sam Darnold struggles this year, and he's definitely going to struggle when the Vikings come to town. That's a dub. We're at 9-3 so far in the season for me. Then we're going to take on the Washington Commanders, who had a fantastic season last year with Jaden Daniels as the quarterback. Going to be a tough one. I think this one can go either way. I think this is a trap game. You want to say, we're going to win this one. I'm going to give us an L, though, here against the Washington Commanders. And then in week 15, another primetime slot. I believe this is 4 primetime games for the Minnesota Vikings. This time we're traveling down to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Sunday Night Football on December 14th. The Dallas Cowboys will forever be America's, or the entertainment team, not America's team, because they're never really relevant. I mean, they are in the news, but what have they done? They're just not great, to say the least. We're going to come away victorious here, moving to 10-4 on the season. And then week 16, we travel over to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. Just a noon slot game here against them. Giants really haven't been worth a darn for a little while. I still don't think they're anything special. They didn't really add too much besides a defensive lineman, Abdul Carter, in this year's draft. So yes, that's going to be something to worry about with Sexy Dexy in the middle. And then you have Kevon Thibodeau and Abdul Carter on the edge. I still think our offensive line was built to stop that, built to slow that down. We're going to come away victorious against the New York Giants. And then to finish off the season, the last 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, we will be on Netflix this season. Yeah. Taking on the Detroit Lions on Christmas, Thursday, December 25th. This one's going to be a fun battle. Earlier in the season, I said, hey, maybe we're going to lose the Detroit Lions. This time, not going to happen, especially at US Bank Stadium. We'll come away victorious with the dub and move to 12-4 on the season, and then we'll finish it up against Green Bay Packers. For some reason, this one feels like a trap game. Even though it's home, we should win it. I had us winning at Lambeau. I think Green Bay gets this one, and we'll finish the season off at 12-5. Definitely a good enough chance to win the division, depending on how Detroit finishes, and also definitely good enough to make it into the NFL playoffs. So there you have it. The 2025 NFL or Minnesota Vikings schedule has been released. I want to hear your guys' thoughts, your record predictions. What do you think the Vikings are going to do this season? How good you think we'll be? Leave that in the comment section down below. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of the night, folks, and Skol Vikes.